Well, hello, my love. How are you guys doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Get on in here. Come get some of this good message, okay? Jump on in here. I'm so happy that y'all joining me today, sharing your beautiful energy with me. I hope you are receiving mine. All right. Reciprocity is the name of the game over here. All right. No drama. Oh no, no. Leave that at the door. We don't want to bring that over here. Okay? We don't want to bring that over here. All right, my love. Let me know how you're doing today with this new energy, May 1st. All right. We're walking in here with grace. All right. God is giving us grace. All right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Before we jump into this beautiful reading for Aquarius, I want to remind you that this is a collective reading, okay? I always like to um, inject that you will get something. There's a nugget, okay, in this reading for somebody. All right. Okay. Let's jump right into it. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I do want to mention that I missed my readings yesterday. I had some things come up I had to put into place. So I really do apologize for that. I am really working on trying to be consistent with these readings. Again, I do appreciate my new subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And those that continue to return, much love, much love. Okay, much love. All right, here we go. 3 deep breaths. All right. Don't forget to do your money manifestations today, okay? Whatever it is you do, get that cinnamon, get that bay leaves out, okay? I'm telling you, Spirit is giving us grace as we rise upon this beautiful May 1st. 5. 1 is this 5. 5, my love, okay? 5. 5. Get ready for the 555 portal. You may have them seeing a lot of 5, 111, 1111, lots of 4s, 2. Okay. For me, I see a lot of them. So it could be 3. Yes, yesterday, 333 popped up on my phone yesterday. So, and yes, my love's 555 every day. Every day. So I know something's up. I know something's coming. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, and just like that. Spiritual awakening, new beginning, personal development, prioritizing creativity, and heading in the right direction. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for that divine message for this beautiful day, May 1st. Gosh, sometimes I think that I need to do 2 readings a day, because I'm just feeling that. Okay. And it's all about the fields right now. What are you feeling, Aquarius? What are you and your fields about? All right? Yes, we are going to have to learn to feel our way through through the rest of our journey. Okay? Like I've always said, we can no longer trust what we see, what we hear. Okay? It's all about how we are feeling. How is that resonating with you? Okay. Because deception is everywhere. And we have to have discernment about that. Okay. However, Spirit wants you to know that you are being called for the new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. So you are or could be experiencing a spiritual awakening at this time. So if you're unsure, if you happen to stumble across this channel, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome to be here. Thank you. Thank you. Join us. Okay. We talk about all things spiritual over here. All right. And God is a part of that. Okay. We address all of that. All right. Um, so you can be feeling like you're going through the dark night of the soul at this time. Spirit wants you to know that you're on the right path. All right, my loves, and this shall pass. This, the dark night of the soul is what cracks you open. Okay. Um, so feel through this. Okay. Feel through it at this time. All right. 1001. Spiritual awakening. All right, Spirit. Moving right along. Spirit is telling me to do a few relationship cards. Okay. And for some of you, I call them relationship cards because not everybody wants to be in a relationship or in a love relationship, So I just try to keep things as neutral as I can, you know, trying to be balanced in the things that I do. Okay. So I'm going to pull a few relationship cards to see where we are. I did do a few tarot cards a pre-shuffle earlier today. And something is very significant on the full moon in May. Yeah. I'll have to look and see when that is because I know I have something and it's an event plan. All right. Spirit is letting you know that if you are being called to frequently doodle, draw, um, Spirit is letting want you to let that just go through you. All right. And, let it be totally unproductive. It's sometimes when you doodle, it's not something that you're planning. It's just um, the creativity is just flowing. Okay. Um, I always find it quite surprising once you're done to see what you have there. So you just are letting your imagination and your handing your uh, pen to paper. All right, just go with the flow. And that's what Spirit wants you to do is relish in such interlude. I can guarantee that your genius creativity and productivity will increase expodexiously. Okay? All right. So, yes, let's see what we get with these relationship cards. All right. Well, just right off the bat, on the bottom of the deck, we have seduction, attraction, teasing, hooking up, and date. And there's a third party and our temptation. Only take what resonates, okay? I'm only the messenger. All right, so there's some seduction. Someone's very attracted to you, Aquarius. All right, possibly wanting to hook up, or there's a date in your future. Again, like I said, significant and June, May, June, Cancer, Cancer full moon. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, something very significant in your relationship is going to happen. All right, Spirit. During that time frame, justice is being served. The justice card also flipped out with that, and I will. I'll post it. Yeah, I am gonna have to start recording. Yes, Spirit, and those pre-shuffle cards. Yeah, especially when it ties into the reading. Um, Absolutely. Okay. Anything in this deck, Spirit, that we need to know? Anything else? Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. I told you. Cupid's arrow. All right. Spirit wants you to have faith. All right. Love is coming. Surprise invitation. So that's what this, this is what you don't know. Okay. Someone wants to hook up and have a date night. All right. Yeah. I know. I've been hearing that. Now I know where it came from. Oh, oh. I've been hearing that somebody wants to come in like a hungry wolf. Yeah. And why I say that with the full moon. That's okay, Spirit. Anything else in this deck, Spirit? Okay. Somebody has been struck by love. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. I be hearing things in my head, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm here. I'm hearing I love you and you love me. Oh, that's somebody. That's for somebody. The Barney song. I love you. You love me. I. All right. Then. Anything else? Anything else that we need to know right now? Okay. One more shuffle. Oh my gosh. All right. Put in the deck. Yeah. I mean, not the bottom of the deck. The dragonfly. So coming in lighthearted, okay. Um, Finding out that things have come to light. So apparently, this person is seeing things from a different perspective, my love. Okay, Cupid has struck. All right, and they're seeing things from a different perspective. All right, so they will be coming in lighthearted. All right, that playful energy. Okay, so this is what you don't see coming. And like I said, I am feeling by the full moon in Cancer. If I'm right, If I'm right, between May and June. So this month in June, okay, it's coming in. Have faith, Spirit says. Right? So let's just put these over here. Yeah, have faith. Um, have faith. Love is coming. So that's a message for somebody. All right? But moving along. Let's see what we need to know in our evolutionary and growth. Yeah, how tender, yeah, I can go that. So that's just what you didn't see coming. So, I really am not seeing any third party. I'm not seeing any third parties, my love. But what I am sensing is that um, they are seeing things from a different perspective. Okay. Definitely. They're finding out things, right? Okay, what are we moving upstairs? I'm going to kind of Aquarius. That's the highest. So yes, I might end up posting this meeting today as well. All right. Balance is needed in your relationship, dear. Okay? So be sure all of your relationships are equal and balanced. Okay? With giving and receiving. If they are out of rhythm, all right, then the other is sacrificing and can't sustain itself. This is a lot of the reasons why um, chosen one, okay, who still within the relationship. Okay, so this is looking like a relationship reading. Um, that when you are not with a vibrational match, and I don't see too many people talking about this, but when you are not in a vibrational match, that's when spirit removes individuals out of your life. And what I mean by vibrational match, okay, thank you, Spirit. When I mean by that, if you are not in a vibrational match, Spirit will remove these people from your life, okay? Because there's no balance, there's no reciprocity, okay? So if you're wondering, if you're in a stage of your life, okay, and you're wondering, well, why isn't things working out for me with that person? Well, why? You know. And then the message comes across as if, and I'm just going to speak on it. This is what I'm feeling. Chime in the comments, but this is just what I'm feeling. Then it becomes a matter of chosen ones are to be alone. Okay. I think there's a time and place for us to retreat and to have that time alone. But I think in the big scheme of things, that's not Spirit's plan. Okay? That's not Spirit's plan for us to be alone. The plan is that we come into a vibrational match with our counterpart so that there is an equal give and take and reciprocity. Okay? where one is not giving more than the other. So, and it doesn't matter the dynamic. It does not done. It doesn't matter the dynamic, and what I mean by that, and I'm sorry I'm going on a tangent. That's what I feel like. But what I mean by that is, it doesn't matter uh, who's the breadwinner, who does this, who does that. It's about balance, and the both people and both individuals coming together and understanding that this is how our relationship balances out. So get ready, okay? Get ready for some reciprocity, okay? All right. Ensure that your relationships are all balanced. That's in your family, your friends, okay, your lovers, okay, whatever it is, even within your workforce, especially there, because a lot of times chosen ones can tend to get taken advantage of in those spaces, okay, because you will tend to be the ones that I'll do it, the fixers, okay. So we have to move away from that. I'm really at a point of let somebody else do it, okay. Let somebody else do it. I'm not going to be the first one to jump in and to save. I said save a hoe. I'm not. I'm not Captain Save a Hoe. I'm not. Okay. So I no longer hold that title. I used to hold that title pretty proudly, but I relinquished that title. All right. I'm moving over to the chakra card. Yeah, I'm no longer. I don't hold that title. I give that title to somebody else, and then you know, hopefully they will work on themselves, and they will no longer hold that title. Okay. It just burns you out, and then when you find out at the end of the day when you need something, nobody's there for you. Okay, so you have to sit at the table with people who can feed you too. Okay, sit at the table where people can feed you too. All right, my love. Let's pull chakra. And they're upright. All right, now they are. Okay. Hi, Spirit. Let's chakra card. Show him cards. Greater nine other card. With awakening. And which one? Inner child. Inner child. 1, 7, 17, and 1 is 8. Inner. All right, my love. So this could mean a number of things, okay? It could mean a number. It is a heart chakra card, beautiful green. Okay, let's take a deep dive. All right, my loves. As some of you are going through your spiritual awakening, or as we as a collective, let me rephrase that, as a collective are going through our spiritual awakening, we are just at different crossroads, okay, in our journey. All right. As this card mentioned. You may be going through your spiritual awakening at this time, okay? And, um, which can feel like the dark night of the soul, okay? So pulling this inner child card, all right, um, is a reflection of that, okay? So pulling this card um, highlights that you are currently reacting or could be reacting to a situation from the perspective of your inner child, okay? Old wounds may be opened and you may feel trapped or confused at this time, all right? Spirit wants you to give your inner child some time to heal, okay? You may feel drawn to see a healer at this time or to simply take some quiet time to engage in inner dialogue, all right, with this part of you. So whatever is required, know it is a powerful time of healing and breaking free from these old restraints. And that's exactly what our spiritual awakening, um, that's a part of what we are going through, what we're moving away from is breaking away from restraints and restrictions, okay? We don't like it. We feel trapped, we feel confined, okay? Um, and as Aquarius, we don't like to be put in a box, and that's in no way, form, or fashion, okay? Because we just don't fit in a box, period, okay? So we're breaking away from that. So Spirit wants you to know that love is the key. Okay, it's time to fully engage and be present with your inner child, all right? And to allow a deep connection of healing. So, with this card, take a snapshot, my love, okay? And know that you're not alone, all right? It is the process, okay? It is the process that we all go through. So, with this card, we're going to affirm my inner child is free to express love and joy. My inner child is free to express love and joy. Once more, my inner child is free to express love and joy. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yes, my love, the Spirit is wanting to, you know, tap into your inner child, okay? Paint, dance, drool, go to the beach, all right? Allow your inner child to express him or herself with play and joy. So get the crayons out, get the coloring book out, get your journal out, all right? Check in with me on a journal, okay? So that you can, start your doodling. All right. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. I have come across so many people who were told that they could never be an artist or they couldn't draw. And to my amazement and to their spirit has shown them how creative they really are. They have created some beautiful pieces of art. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So let's clarify the cards. Just to clarify, yes, I split the deck. Turn it up right. Huge deck, y'all. Some of us have tiny hands. Okay, they can barely. We need the tiny cards, which are so huge. And it can fit in your hand. Just to clarify. journey. You can create one last shuffle. Oh, cloud of unknown. So Spirit wants you to embrace. It was this. This is what I think first. To embrace the unknown. All right. That again, it's within the mystery. Okay, that thing within the heart will open. All right, and lessons hitting is in the uncertainty. All right. Um, yeah, you're feeling um, this awakening, this energy. Um, Spirit wants you just to embrace it. Just, embrace, have no fear, okay? Have no fear. Have no fear. All right. Trust in what is happening right now. Yeah, the cloud of the unknown. All right. Float on the clouds of the unknown. Surrender to the mastery and embrace the sacredness within. I mean, you have to know, my love, that you're not alone in your journey, okay? So if someone's out there feeling like they don't have nobody, or yeah, so pretty much you're not alone. You know, you're never alone, okay? Yeah, so prioritize this creativity. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. All right, here's another card. Yeah, I have been hearing that song in my head. Rough road ahead, my love. Rough road, okay? For some of you, you may be on a rough road, all right? Only take what resonates. Prepare, all right? Prepare carefully, all right? For you are on a journey, all right? So prepare. Um, that is also in the energy that we need to prepare for what's coming, okay? We all feel the sense of something, that something is happening, okay? So Spirit wants us to prepare. What does that look like to prepare when you're not sure what to prepare for? You know, first off, prepare yourself. Armor up with the Spirit of God. Armor up, okay? Because we're going to need that. So armor up. Take care of your household. Okay, there's things in your household that you haven't, you've got things that are undone, you know. Um, Make sure that, those loose ends are tied up. Okay, tie up loose ends. All right. Prepare in the sense of, making sure you have extra certain things on hand. All right. Uh, my messages a few months ago that, you know, animals were showing me that preparation is needed. Okay. So, uh, making sure you have extra reparations on hand, restorations on hand. Okay. Extra water, extra food, extra toiletries. That doesn't mean you need to stockpile, Just make sure you have some extra. Okay. And on that flip, take precautions. Okay. Remain vigilant and receptive. Okay. Embracing this revelation. All right. We can't be blind. We can't be blind to what's happening in this world. All right. So this is a message for somebody. Tie up your loose ends. Get your house in order, physically, mentally, and spiritually. All right, Spirit. Let's move over to our angel of abundance card. Yeah, get it in order. All right. Yeah, because some of you have an employment change, job change. You're changing cities, location. Uh, you know, so be prepared. Some of you are moving up the corporate ladder. Get ready for that. All right. Get ready for that. So again, I love how this is depicted on the picture. Um, she's riding that horse. All right. She's holding on, but look, her eyes are covered. She cannot see where she's going. She cannot see where she's being led. All right. She's having faith. All right. That she's being led by spirit. All right. She may have a sense or feeling. All right. But she's put her trust. She is, floating on the cloud of unknown. All right. Embracing that change. All right. Get ready. We are in the month of 5, the month of change. Not sure what I'm going to title this yet. I usually don't until I sit down to put it all together. But my love, I'm going to leave this here. All right. Change is here. All right. Trust that the changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. All right, my love. Sending you limitless love and light. All right. TTL. Have a wonderful, blessed day.